All right, I'm making this video for those fashion designers who are at their early stage, even those who have been doing fashion designing for quite a while, and they keep on having the same issues of not being able to meet up with clothes. It usually happens because of lack of proper preparation and planning, and lack of a proper scheduling system for you to know when to truly deliver for your clients. So I grew from that little startup that I was to a point where I've been able to employ well over 20 persons. This video is going to break down some of the tips I used in my early years. I started fashion designing professionally in January 2017. I started from the most basic, just one sewing machine. As a fashion designer who's just starting out and you are being overwhelmed with jobs, getting overwhelmed is a natural reaction when you have too much to do at the same time and you don't know how to schedule it properly. This strategy always work for all fashion designers. So number one, what you want to do is whenever there is a job, it's very important that you document this job. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You get a book. Whenever a customer brings in a job, you write the name of the customer, you write the number of jobs, the quantity of jobs this customer is doing, and also you want to describe these jobs according to what the customer need. You also want to put the date that this customer will be collecting its clothes. In rare cases where people will bring in a job and they will expect you to do it that same day, you know that definitely you are not going to make it that same day. So all you need to do is you just write it down and you keep. When you are done with sewing for that day, before you go home, you just take 5-10 minutes of your time. Then you go into number two. Number two is analysis and scheduling. You look at the jobs that was brought in that day, then you want to schedule this job into separate days. So number three, what you want to do is you want to delegate these jobs. In step number two, you schedule this job based on your capacity. After you finish scheduling it, you make sure that you delegate these jobs to the persons that you have assigned to do this job for you. So step number four, you want to make sure that you all distractions, everything that is unnecessary, just put it away. The only thing that will be of your concern is probably attending to clients. And if you are a smaller business, what you do is you want to be on your sewing machine while attending to clients. If your business happens to be a bigger business, probably you've started employing a couple of persons and it's no longer a one-man business, then you need to also consider getting your secretary. You have to get yourself a secretary or a receptionist. Getting a receptionist or a secretary will help you save time, will help you save a lot of time, because from experience, not all clients necessarily need to meet with you at all time. So if you have a secretary, they can just stop at your reception, talk to your secretary, get whatever they need, and they go. The other time when you meet with this client, because of the familiarity, you get to want to gist, and before you know what's happening, you will end up wasting some time that you should be using to do some of your jobs. Number five, what you want to do is you see number one, two, three, four, you have to follow them religiously. Just follow them as if your life depends on it. Actually, your life do not depend on it, but your finances will depend on it. So follow them religiously. Let's quickly do a recap. Number one, I said take record. You see, recording is one of the most important thing that can happen to any business. If you are a business person and you are not keeping your records, you are not a serious business person, because record will help you to keep track of what you are doing and will help you to stay afloat. So as a fashion designer, if you keep record, it will be easier for you to use that record to schedule. Some people will say, I have photographic memory, I hardly forget, I don't forget anything. The truth is, a time will come where you will forget, or probably you might not forget, you might mix up information, because we are all humans. It happens to the best of us. So when that happens, some avoidable mistakes, maybe you might even end up losing a client, you might end up losing money or something, or you might end up hurting a relationship just because you didn't record. Make sure you are subscribed, you turn on your notification, you like, you share, comment. If there's any other aspect probably that you think I should throw more light on, just feel free to leave it on the comments. We also talk about delegation. You see, delegating is really important as a fashion designer because a business, any successful business, is not done by one person. You don't succeed by doing things alone. If you really want to succeed and make real bucks, real money, what you want to do is you want to bring in other people on board. You train them and make sure that they are reliable so that even without you directly putting your inputs, these people can function for you. Look at all the big businesses all around. They are not one man business. They employ people. As a matter of fact, employing people should be a prerequisite for being a great tailor. You see, it's not even a thing of whether you should do or whether you should not. If you want to do more, not just in fashion designing, as a matter of fact, in every aspect of life, if you want to do more, you need to learn how to cut out those noises, those distractions, those stuffs that are not part of what you want to achieve. You need to learn to them and make sure that you are focused on what you want to. Although there are some people who will argue that they can multitask, I will advise that it's better to do single taxing rather than trying to do this and that, because at the end of the day, you might end up lagging in one part. The only thing that you can allow to distract you is more business. If a client should call, you want to pick the client's call. If a client should visit, should come to your shop, your fashion house, you want to attend to the client. If the client requests that you attend to him or her, assuming you do have a secretary though. All right, at this junction, thank you very much for watching this video all the way to the end. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Please support our channel. We are trying to get to 1K or 1K subscriber so that we can be able to do more. We need to be encouraged. It is the reactions we get from people that encourages us to do more. My name is Pere Odayibo. Thank you very much.